So Mother Nature will not be getting in the way today. There's not a cloud in sight. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's a little chilly, but I don't mind it. I'm going to get these tension rods installed because I've been wanting to do that for the past couple days. I want to give a quick shout out to one of my subscribers, Shelton. He sent over a bunch of stuff for the 240, which was really nice of him, free of charge. He was just a subscriber who was wanting to help out. So I have an Hks filter right here that I'm going to be replacing my old one with. I've got that guy taken off. As you guys can see, she's hanging out right there. I'm going to get that swapped out for this new one. And he also gave me a tachometer. This is my box with 240 parts in here. He gave me a tachometer back here. Let's see if I can grab it. It's a pretty big guy. I'm not quite sure if I've showed you guys. If I have already, then you guys have seen this. I don't think I said anything. I think I put it on my Instagram and my Snapchat. But that's the tachometer he sent me, along with that filter and some stickers and some other cool things. So shout out to you, Shelton. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. That's awesome. We're going to get these tension rods installed today before we run into any other crazy weather here in Florida, before it gets super hot or super cold or starts snowing or something crazy. Lord only knows. Let's get to work. So here's the tension rod on the S13. This is super simple. It's not really a how-to or anything. I just wanted to show you guys what I was doing in here. This is a 17mm bolt right here. It's got a nut on the back side. That's also 17. And then you have these two nuts that are under here on the lower control arm. Those are also 17. You just simply remove that to get your old tension rod out. And then you let me make sure this angle's good first. Hold on one second, guys. All right, perfect there. You guys can see that better. So it's really simple, like I was saying. 17s. Halfway done. There you guys have it. There's the old one. You want to make sure your new one is the same length, if not very close and similar. Mine are very close. These Godspeed ones might be just a little longer. If you guys can't see that there. Slide your new guy in there. Once it's bolted up, all you gotta do is just push on your control arm just a little bit. And just that easy, she's installed there. Go ahead and tighten everything back up. Just like that, they're all removed. A really simple job. If the rain would have held out, I would have had these things installed 4 days ago. Excuse me, tire. And you guys can see in there. When I get her dropped down, once I'm done, I'm going to change the plugs and like I said, change out this filter on here. And I'm also just cleaning up some of the turbo elbows that are all ragged out and nasty. So I've been putting a lot of good work in. I'm knocking out the rechargeable Hks air filter, as you guys can see. Here's the old one. She's seen better days, and here's that new one that I've got. It's pretty self-explanatory. Everything comes apart. As you guys can see, that piece sits here, that piece would sit there. The little snap ring would sit at the bottom and hold everything together. Pretty easy. You can see the car's kind of taken apart and a little more of a cluster than you guys saw it the last time. I went ahead and pulled my bumper off and started mocking up for these headlights. They are welded in place, as you guys can see. They're not going to be moving anymore. That's where the light bars will sit, and when the top of the headlight is on there, it'll be super flush. I'll grab one for you guys so you can get a better idea. Well, there's a screw in it, so I might not be able to. I'll show you guys after, so you guys can get that point. Anyways, getting that done, I'm also remounting my intercooler because I was able to find this piece right here, and if this piece doesn't look familiar to anybody, this is the top bumper support that goes across on the factory bumper, and it's going to help me prevent, you know, the sagging in the middle. This was actually on the bumper that was over here, and I didn't even have a freaking clue that I was on here. I decided to take a peek at it, and then little behold, there was the mount. So I'm going to try to make that work, but first I have to move the intercooler down just an inch or two, and I've already started working on that. I've got some 90-degree little tab guys that I built here. I just took 2 pieces of metal and welded them together, and then grounded down, so it's a really strong, sturdy mount to hold the intercooler. So we're getting right along, guys. It's going pretty good. It's a little chilly out here. I'm getting a little tired, and we might have to be calling it a day here soon. My hair's all in my way. I'm cutting my hair, just so you guys know. My hair's so annoying. I'm about to cut it all off. It's so annoying. Besides that, guys, I'm gonna put everything together on this intake side and try to get all my intercooling piping, and before the sun goes down I'm going to try to get everything mounted up. I don't know if I'm going to film much because it's kind of boring, and you guys have seen 1,000 videos of me standing in front of my garage with my little 240, so I might just hold off and then show you guys when I'm done. If not, I'll check in sometime in between to show you how things are going, but I'm going to get to work right now before the sun gets down. We are all put up for the night, guys. I was able to get just about everything that I wanted to do done today. You guys want to see the new look on the car right now. Probably looks a little crazy with the LEDs. I still need to work on aiming them because this headlight's a little off, like just sitting wise, and this one sits down. Obviously you see they need paint, but there she is. I even found the center core support for my bumper, and even with the core support in the middle of the bumper, it holds it up, but it still isn't closing the gap, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that. I'm a little butthurt. I guess I'll just have to get over it because it is a drift car. I'm going to pick up where I left off from today. I'm probably going to just come back out here tomorrow morning. I want to do the plugs in it. She's starting to foul out and misfire a little bit, and that's usually a sign that her plugs are going because she runs so rich. And I'm also going to return that water pump wherever it is over here. Return this water pump that's in here, and then get a intake, or not an intake temperature, excuse me, I'm gonna get a coolant temperature sensor for the car, so that way it'll get out of its like safety mode. That's what the ECM has been flashing at me. So we're gonna knock that out tomorrow along with a couple other things. I installed that little HKS guy. That was annoying, but it worked. A little red clip, like wanted to pop off all the time. All right, I'll keep rambling on about stuff that annoyed me today. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you guys are still watching, it is the following day. I'm going to show you the 240 before I do the plugs and stuff in her. I'm not going to film the plugs or anything. You guys have already seen that, and obviously it's really easy and kind of boring. But here she is as, whoa, sorry. Here she is as she sits with the headlights tucked down low in the bumper. I think it looks so much better. I wonder if these headlights are messed up because they're kind of sitting at like a little bit of an angle. I'm not quite sure why, but other than that, it looks really good, and I'm really happy with the way that it came out. This seems to be a recurring trend in my videos where I state that I'm going to be doing this, this, and that, and then I only do this and that, or just that, or whatever. I don't know what's going on, but that's how my videos are like coming out to be. I don't really mean for that to happen, but I guess it just keeps the content going. Anyways, I got those plugs in here. I haven't had any issues with her. She's running really awesome. The reason why I have to change those plugs out every once in a while is because she does have a stage 3 tune from Royal Motorsports, so the car runs really rich, and with the car not having an O2 sensor right now hooked up, as you guys can see, this thing has seen better days. It's like melted against the manifold, and the wires themselves have actually melted down there. That's going to be the next thing on the list motor wise. Right now I have a coolant temp sensor that is on order. That is the code that my ECM was throwing, so I've got that guy on the way. I had originally ordered one, and as you can see, everything's unplugged. I had it pulled out. When I went up to the Advanced Auto Parts, they had the wrong one. We got the right one ordered. It should be here tomorrow morning. I'm gonna get that guy in there and see if I can clear that code up. Maybe it'll help it run a little bit leaner, not as rich. I don't really know, just because of that O2 sensor, but it wasn't throwing the code for that O2 sensor, so that's what kind of throws me off. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. The car is running really great. I can't wait to get out there and drift it. I actually have her in full kit right now. I took some pictures of her. If you guys want to see, ignore the little coolant spot down there. It's actually water. It's not even coolant, because Florida, we don't need coolant down here because it never ever gets freaking cold. Let's close this up for you guys. That way you can see her in kit. She looks really good. I really like the way she looks.
That looks a lot better than it used to.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Well, as you guys can hear, my neighbor there, he likes my car. He's got to see the transformation. I always wonder about what my neighbors think. Like, everywhere I live, they see like the raggedy Jeep and it's like all in pieces, and then a couple months later it's lifted up on 35 with a whole new lift kit. And then they see this thing pull up with, I don't know, 8,000 different colors, missing a bumper. I can't wait till I put the glass in. Oh my gosh, it's gonna look like a different car. Okay, well, I have this really bad habit where I like to ramble on camera, and I just need to stop doing that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I don't know what is up for the next video, just because it's starting to get like boring and kind of, you know, the same old crap, and you guys don't really want to see me continuously working on the 240. The 12 valve, I do have some stuff for. I guess I'll just make a whole nother video because, like I said, I'll just keep rambling. I need to do the valve covers on it. I want to do the KDP and the front cover, front main. I just don't know if I want to jump on it and knock it out and then sell the truck, because I love it to death, but I just don't really have a need for a dually, and it's really nice to drive and really fun to drive, but I don't know. I'm just so up in the air with it. I love it to death, but I really miss my quad cab short box trucks. 2 or 4-wheel drive, I just miss the luxury of having that cab and then the short little bed and of course a 5-speed. But all right guys, I gotta stop. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate every single one of you guys. If you're new to that channel, please hit that subscribe button. We're almost at 15,000 subscribers, which is insane. And if you guys are a returning subscriber, please hit that like button, drop a comment, let me know what you guys think of the video, anything I can work on, anything I can fix. Other than that guys, I hope you have a good day. Take it easy. Later.